I love this hat. I love this hat. All right.
Ready? All right. Questions for Tony? Who's the number one quarterback? No, I'm just kidding.
It was a layup off the bat. Thank you.
What's just been the level of camaraderie and competition you've seen out of those guys so far through 2 days?
It's awesome. I mean, to watch guys come out, compete, work with different groups, go back and forth. One guy makes a throw, another guy makes a throw. I mean, we've all had our ups and downs just through 2 practices right now, but it's fun to watch these guys go out and pick each other up, continue to encourage and push each other.
When DJ got here and Luke got here in January, how much have they picked up? And for the two of them, it's obviously very different points and experience both on you. It's not. How has it been watching the two of them kind of work together as a coach trying to learn the same thing?
It's awesome. I mean, they're both eager to learn. Never afraid to ask a question, never afraid to say that they don't know, which is great for me as a teacher because it helps me as a coach and just get a better sense of where they're at in the process with it. But I mean, also just the calendar that we have, the time that we're able to spend with guys now just through the off season and everything. So that obviously helps. And then having our OTAs and our walkthroughs essentially, I mean, that's a huge piece of it for those guys to be able to get reps before they go full speed out here. So it's definitely helped, but I mean, to watch the group as a whole just kind of bounce stuff off each other and help each other out, it's been really fun.
What impresses you most about each of them with how they approach the day-to-day, especially with the age difference?
Right. Between Brock and DJ or between DJ and Luke? I don't know. I mean, I don't really slice it into the age group. I kind of, to be honest with you, I mean, I approached DJ when he first got here. I didn't take for granted what he knew and what he didn't know. I kind of stripped it all back and trying to build it all back up from the ground with a strong foundation. Just how we do things, our standard of doing things, whether it's X's and O's or whether it's just the day-to-day. So I mean, obviously DJ's got a great deal of experience to him, but at the same time, I mean, I can't take anything for granted with him, just like I can't take anything granted with Luke.
How is Brock handling it all with new guys in the room, especially with an older guy who's played a lot of college games?
Right. I think having Jordan Travis in the room has left a lasting impression on what it means to be a quarterback at Florida State. Just the culture that Jordan built, what it means to care for teammates, what it means to be a servant leader. And that's something that Brock has definitely picked up from him, and it's we're all in this together, and we're competing, but we're in this together, and I'm here to make you better, and he's here to make him better. So.
Brock grown up a great deal in the last 12 months. I mean, obviously you get to college and it changes you, but do you notice a very big difference with him versus when you first got your hands on him when you walked in the door?
Yeah, I mean, Brock came in more mature than I'd say most true freshmen. You got to remember when he got here, he was also 17 years old. So, I mean, just to see the growth that he's had, a little bit of it by fire and then some of it just the natural progression that you see in a young player or a young quarterback. But it's been fun to watch him grow.
How hard for Brock was it to add that strength, that weight, just you're going to get hit?
Yep.
You got to build your arm strength too, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Just getting a full off season, you know. Coach Storms does a great job with those guys, and I mean, the bigger piece of it, more than just the strength component, is Coach Storms' program is built around creating leaders as well. And that's not just Brock, that's DJ, that's Luke. That's putting guys in uncomfortable settings and forcing them to kind of step out and get outside of their comfort zone, whether that's in the weight room or tour duty. So I think just the physical progress that he's made is impressive, and it's shown.
When Tuesday wrapped up, what did you tell him? Like, what was your first message to him after his first college practice?
I asked him if he had fun. You know, it's it's the greatest game in the world, and he gets to play the greatest position in all sports. Obviously, I'm a little bit biased to that. But we talked a little bit going into the practice and just about being you. You know, you've put in the time, you've put in work. It's not going to be perfect. You're going to have ups and downs. But I asked him, I said, did you have fun with it? And a big smile came across his face, and he said, that was fast and that was fun. So.
How much have you tested out the helmet communications so far? And if not, what's the next step as you test it out?
Yeah, I mean, it's a constant work in progress. It's an adjustment or an addition, I guess, not just for the players, but for us as coaches. We got to kind of figure out that fine line between how much information or when to give information, not just a play call, and at the same time, how do the guys respond to it? Because each guy's a little bit different. How much they can take, how much they can handle on it. but overall, I mean, I think it's going to be a good tool, and we'll keep working with it.
Do you like it?
I do. I really do. I think it also, selfishly, just kind of being a quarterback guy, I think it allows you to have a little bit more access to the quarterback in the game situation, where you can give that last-minute reminder, that last-minute tip. Whereas in years past, I mean, you can't just scream from the sideline and them hear you with 85,000 people in the stands. So
next Thursday there's going to be a scrimmage. Would you use it in that situation, for example?
Absolutely. I mean, we've been operating with it the last few practices and last couple practices, and I mean, there's still bumps with it and everything, but just working out the kinks, and we'll go from there.
DJ's playing so much football. Are you finding yourself having to like reprogram him or more refine some of these?
I think I wouldn't say reprogram him. I wouldn't say reprogram, reset. There's a fine balance between a guy that's played a lot of football and figuring out what he does really well with and at, and what he's comfortable with. And at the same point in time, I mean, there's things that we do things a certain type of way, and so it's a fun challenge for me as a coach of finding that balance of give and take with it, and then just from the schematic standpoint, like you said, he has seen a lot of football, both defense and offensive scheme. So some of those conversations are pretty fun. He challenges me as a coach, which I absolutely love. And at the same time, my job is to continue to find ways to challenge him so he doesn't get bored. So it's a good little game of ping pong sometimes.
You've talked about the quarterback room a little bit with his addition to it, but he was saying today it's kind of weird because he's a veteran, but he's new in this system and this offense, and there's some younger guys too. He said the dynamic's really good. Everybody participates, everybody feeds off of each other. How great is that to see them all want to get better and all kind of fight for that one common goal?
I love it. It's kind of the I'm a father as well, but like as a coach, I mean, it's kind of that same pride that you take seeing guys care about each other and care about each other's success. And it's not just our room, it's team-wide, it's our program. And I mean, I think that you guys have seen that just with even just over the last couple of days, guys getting ready for their pro days, how coaches and teammates have impacted their lives and their careers. So
Jordan seems ahead in his timeline to get back into the field. I mean, he's itching to work out for teams. I mean, how happy are you to see him that close?
I get this smile on my face now, just this goofy grin, but I love that kid. I'm so proud of him and everything that he's been through, and the way that he's continued to push and battle back and go out and continue to pursue his dreams. I mean, got the chance to come here at Florida State and leave his legacy, and I'm so excited to watch him go out there and show everybody what he can do.
Good.
Just fast, I'm sorry. On the helmet comms, like theoretically, will you guys have the last kind of chess move between a defense and an offense with it going out with 10 seconds before the play clock? Will that pretty much force the defense to declare?
I mean, I think it puts stress on the defense a little bit, just as far as how you use it and tempo, play calling, whatever that is. But you can't forget, I mean, it's new for the defensive guys too. So there is some give and take both ways. It'll be interesting. It'll be fun to see how it goes.
All right. Thank you.
Awesome.
Tony.
Appreciate you guys. Thank y'all.